Welcome to Team Viking. We're playing Banjo-Kazooie. And Alex is crying.
That's because you were laughing.
I wasn't laughing. I find nothing funny in this world.
Oh, really? Not even when tested Tusa?
No.
Johan told me to draw my vagina earlier.
Yes.
That was weird.
Well, the whole context is... because that wasn't... Well, I mean, I don't think
you're all flustered now.
No, I'm just thinking, like, do I really care about whether I'm, like, attested to just having said, like, drawing your vagina without any context? I mean, like, I'd be fine with that.
Nobody
actually
would put it past you to do
yeah,
that.
I'm like, that's fine, actually. I don't mind. I could do that. I've probably done it before.
You have! You just did!
No, I mean before that, even.
Well, I don't know.
But
Not to me.
Just for the viewers. In context, we were talking about drawing on other people.
Johan drew on me and I got mad.
Well, I poked you with a pen, and you were like, "Don't draw on me." I'm like, okay, that's fine, but why? And then I got the spiel, and it was fine because I understood, because I'm a good friend.
Aww.
This ghost needs to stop. But then we just talked about, like...
you want me to start drawing on myself so I can stop being mad about it.
Yeah, I'm just like, life would be easier if you were mad about less things. So I'm just like, why not just do it?
And you were like, draw on yourself. Draw on your vagina.
Yeah, because that's the logical thing to do. Don't... Why are you questioning... Whoa! Why is it up here?
I don't know, but they are giving you the side eye.
Who?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh. Well, they're a pumpkin right now, so they don't have nothing to say.
Pumpkin patch.
Okay, I need to stop being a pumpkin, because that is useless, utterly useless. No, I really don't see what I'm supposed to use being a pumpkin, because I can't do anything as a pumpkin.
Be careful with the controller.
No.
But we're so cute!
It's just the inside.
Yeah, I know, because it's crap quality.
No, it's not crap quality. It's actually, like, it's just because technology has gotten us so far, we don't need such a big husk to go. I'm a barf. Like, I'm a barf. I'm just gonna barf all over myself, by myself.
Please do it in the bathroom, so I can clean it up properly.
In the bathroom.
Bathroom.
Yes.
Yes.
No. I almost barfed yesterday.
Oh, why?
I drank about half bottle of wine.
You know you're not supposed to do that.
I will do that if I want to. I died.
Why did you drink half a bottle of wine, though?
I drank half a bottle of wine because I felt like it.
Alone?
Yes.
You're not supposed to drink alone, dude.
No, that's something your mother tells you.
My mom is dead.
Yeah, I know. But that's like a mom thing to say. That's not a rule or anything.
Well, mothers usually have some kind of wisdom. Okay, well then
the
again...
point is, when people say that, it's because people think that it's sad to drink alone, and that's a false dichotomy, because no, it's not necessarily sad to drink alone. It can be actually just as fun.
I've just been told, because of my family history, that I shouldn't drink alone.
Yes, but your situation is a little bit different.
Yeah, because like my maternal grandma, my real maternal grandma, used to drink a little bit too much, and my maternal grandpa and my mom died from drinking, and it just runs in the family.
Yes,
so
exactly.
So maybe don't.
So for your case, maybe, but I'm just saying, those who don't have that kind of history, it's perfectly fine. As long as you know how to drink responsibly, of course. That has something to do with it, and I do know how, and for the record, I do know my limits. I also know, I do know them, and I do know when I overstep them, and that's on purpose.
And you learned that from that time with the bed?
Oh, with my bed?
Yes.
No, that was before I knew my limits.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
you learned your limits from that incident.
Well, not necessarily from that, but just like from the years after. Because that's many years ago.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very long time ago. But, no, I know my limits.
We still hold it against you because it's funny.
Well, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
For the record, I puked in my bed. All over my bed, basically. So I had to get a new bed.
And then you fell asleep in the shower.
Well, yeah, because...
I think that's the funniest part, honestly.
Why?
Because it's just funny that you fell asleep in the shower.
But I feel like that's kind of normal.
I never fell asleep in the shower.
I mean, I've done that several times.
What?
Yes, that's like... Well, not necessarily in the shower, but and like again for the record, the shower wasn't on. It was just like in the shower. What's that called?
Shower stall.
Yeah. Well, stall sounds a bit like.
Well, yeah,
public,
but they know what we mean.
But yes, the shower, the behind the shower curtains. But yeah, I've done that a couple times, or just fall asleep in like the bed, like just like at the toilet. I've slept hugging like a toilet.
Yeah, well.
How am I supposed to get that?
We are supposed to use the running shoes that are right next to it.
Oh.
The problem is we haven't unlocked them yet.
Okay. Well then, now what do we do?
We find out how we unlock the running shoes.
I mean, we have 11 puzzle pieces. We could just continue.
Yeah, in another world?
Yeah.
Sure. Do we have enough notes, though?
Ugh. No, we don't.
Exactly.
Why are you so clever?
I go to uni. That does not make you
I
clever.
was gonna say, that automatically makes you clever.
No, it does.
Everybody knows that.
I am so done with the people
dun.
English with. I am having English as my minor. I would suppose that the people choosing English as their minor are somewhat good at English, or just has a general interest in English.
Mm-hmm.
People are so bad at English.
Oh, no.
Not just accent-wise.
No,
generally.
I was just gonna say, English, as far as I know, a rumor of being like one of those things that people who don't know what they want just choose.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, if you don't really know what you want, but you know you want to do uni, or you feel like you know you want to do uni, or you believe you want to.
Yes.
Then you choose English.
That sounds somewhat correct.
And I'm not shitting on those people at English. I'm just saying that it's unfortunate because I think they could be happier elsewhere.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is, don't be afraid to not go to university or college if you're an American, because there's no shame in that.
No, definitely.
I mean, I don't have a university education degree, anything. I won't even get a degree.
No.
Actually, not even a bachelor's or anything.
No.
Because I don't care. Well, the plan is actually I'm gonna do it, but that's in the far future, actually.
But
so.
like, the group I'm with are all minor students.
Aw, they're minors.
And that's what we're called, and people always laugh, and it's probably gonna get real old real fast.
Well, or you could just stop being, a fucking prude and just find it fun.
At any rate,
because it's fun.
Mm-hmm. At any rate, we were told during one of the classes to introduce ourselves.
Can the pumpkin go in there?
Probably.
Huh, let's try.
Yeah. Do we have enough skulls?
What do you mean? We only need skulls once.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We covered this in the first episode.
Whoops. At any rate, so we were told to introduce ourselves with name and what.
All right, class, introduce yourselves to the whole class.
We were told to introduce ourselves with name and or major, which for me is the science of religion. Name or major, and why we chose English as our minor.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And we did that, and like a lot of people want to become teachers, and they're like, well, you can always become an English teacher, that's easy. But there were a couple who were like, that's only my backup plan.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be a teacher, but it can work out if my other plan doesn't work out.
That was my intention with English too.
And then there was someone who literally just said, I chose English because then I can become a teacher, and that's cool because I don't want to be homeless.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Yeah, and we were like my teacher literally said, that's admirable.
Yeah, I mean, like, hey.
But yeah, so like...
You have some, like, something reason, you want to do.
But I think it's kind of sad that people are choosing it as their backup plan, or so that they won't become homeless, or that it was the thing that sounded least bad.
How do I get it?
I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to come from the pipe up and then just fall directly down.
You are saying clever things, but how do I get up there?
I don't know. But like, I feel like it's it's a shame that they aren't doing it because it's their passion.
Well, yeah.
But then again, and this is something I'm a really strong advocate of, you cannot expect every single person in the whole world to get their dream job. You can't.
No.
The person who's sitting behind the counter down at your local grocery store, that was probably not her dream job, or like garbage man or whatever, but somebody has to do it, and you don't have to love your job as long as it's something that's bearable and you love your hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Because as long as you can like make money to entertain your hobbies, then your job doesn't have to be your dream job.
Yeah.
You just have to be something to help you get through. And I've always been saying, well, not always, but within the past 10 years, that's been like what I've been saying. And I think a lot of people need to realize that, because right now, like, for example, my younger cousins are like, I don't know what my dream job is yet. And I'm like, you don't have to ever know. You don't have to find out, and you don't have to get your dream job. Don't worry about it.
Well, yes.
It would be nice if you could do it, of course.
But I'm just saying.
As long as you're happy with other things.
But how old are they?
Oh, Julian is 14 now, and Bastian is 10.
And my opinion on that is that right now, I would rather they have like hyperbolic dreams of becoming
of
like whatever, because
an actor or
because
whatever.
That other thing is
demotivating.
Well, maybe, but that's not what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking that that's something that I struggle with. Like, I don't know what I want. And I feel like that's appropriate for me being my situation, my age, and stuff like that. That's not something a kid that age should be worrying about.
No.
I feel like that's a problem for a later time.
Yeah, I'm also telling them don't worry about it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I feel that's sad if he has to worry about that.
Yeah.
But on the other side, it might not be as severe as I make it.
I think the reason why he has to worry about it is that at least our society in Denmark is pushing the young people to get done with their education as fast as possible and get into a job as fast as possible, and you only get like one chance at choosing an education and blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And that just means you have to have figured it out really, really early.
Yes.
And that's sad.
Yes.
And I think that's why he's so unsure of himself. Oh, well, they are. Because at least Julian thinks really hard about a lot of things, and I think he figures it as he probably thinks, I can't have hyperbolic dreams because they may not come true. I have to have a realistic dream, but I don't know what that realistic dream would be yet. And that is like, that's a shame, really. And I'm also telling him, don't worry about it, you'll figure it out.
On the note of like having a job, like just like turning back to like that thing about loving your job. Yeah. Because for me, for a long time, and to a degree I still feel or think this, that I don't want a job. I want a boring job, honestly, because as you say, I want to focus on your hobbies, my spare time. Yeah. That's what I want to. That's how I want to live.
Yeah, they always say don't make your hobbies your job.
I believe that for a long time. I disagree with that now, because I do feel that you can make a hobby. Well, I think it depends on who you are.
Yeah, how you function,
and what hobby it is to you. Yeah. Because I definitely feel like that some hobbies are more hobbies than work, like compatible at least. But the point is, and I'm totally confused. I don't know where I'm going in the game. Looking for notes, I think. But the main point is that actually now I'm just like, I would like a job that I like. And that's not saying I want a job that I love because like that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic to think that I can get a job where I every day will...
You wake up to like that da 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 da, and the birds cheeping outside.
But even saying that, I'm like, but is it really that unrealistic? Because at the same time, I'm like, but I could just make it that. I could just make it like something that I like. Because I feel like a lot of not all of it, but a lot of it has to do about your attitude partly, but also just like what you make of it. And has like the whole spiel about like find happiness in the little things is like a real thing, and it's true, and it should. It's sad that it's such a what's it called? A cliche.
Yeah.
Because I feel that a lot, and that's what I strive to work against. It's like just like sure, these some situations are terrible, and like I'm speaking from my own experiences, not just general. And like I have like troubles, I have things, but if I focus on those, my everyday life will just be filled with that. So why just don't focus on it? Why not just?
But then again, you have to find a balance because you have a habit of repressing, and that's also not good.
No, well, that's just anger.
Well, yeah.
I don't repress like other stuff than anger, but that's
you had a habit of doing that back in the day. You've gotten better at it though. Wouldn't you say that?
No.
No.
I'd say I probably have misinterpreted it as repression. Like,
okay.
And even like repressing anger, that's not true. It's just that I don't know. I truly do not really know how to express anger. So when I do get angry, once in a blue moon, I'm just like I don't know how to get it out. So it's just easier to not. And yeah, the effect is probably repression, but that sounds a bit dramatic. It is. And it's not meant to be, but yeah, no, I know how to express other feelings.
Yeah.
That's a weird sentence to say, but it's sometimes you don't know how to express some feelings.
Yeah. I think it's a learning curve, honestly.
Yeah.
Because there's also a difference between knowing how to express your feelings and knowing how to express your feelings in a healthy way.
Yes.
Because, for example, I remember, no names named, but one who was my favorite, my best friend back in the day, whenever he got mad, he would punch the wall and injuring himself by doing that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's good that you're expressing your anger, but you're not doing it in a healthy way.
Yes.
That's bad. You have to work on that. So, like, both are important.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, one step at a time.
Yeah, of course, baby steps.
But yeah, that took a lot. Oh, that was a heavy.
It got real.
It was a real. Just hashtag real talk.
Yeah, that's the name of this episode.
Hashtag real talk.
Yes.
Hashtag real talk. So yeah, that's it for this long ass episode.
We've had one that's longer.
Have we?
Yeah, there's one of Banjo-Kazooie that's like 30 minutes long.
Really?
Yes. Good night.
Bye.